everyone. The topic that I'm going to be talking about today is stretching and whether it is or is not necessary. First of all, I'd like to start with that there's two different types of stretch. There's a static stretch and there's a dynamic stretch. A static stretch is when you sit down and you bend, such as touching your toes while you're sitting down, to try and get as much flexibility into your body daily. So you sit down and you do it daily, and every day when you touch your toes, you can go farther. A dynamic stretch is when you are in motion while stretching, such as karaoke's, high knees, and just things like that. The reasons to stretch are because not only does it help with flexibility, but stretching also helps with the movement of your body, your range of motion, and just everyday different activities. So with stretching, it's like you can't just drop down and do the splits by yourself. You really have to work on it every day. Stretch your legs, get in like a good stretch within your hamstrings and everything, and then one day you'll suddenly be able to do the stretch. So stretching is also important because it helps with flexibility. With flexibility, it could be in any day performance, such as bending down to pick up a box, and say your back isn't properly stretched, so you pull the muscle, and then you're out of work or whatever for a couple of days because you have a pulled muscle. With range of motion, stretching really helps with things such as if you're walking and you roll your ankle. But if you're stretching your ankle all the time and making them stronger, most likely the injury is going to be way less because your muscles are already prepared for things like this. Many people say that stretching is not necessary because it can pull different fibers so muscles are made of fibers, so it can pull different things in your body. And the only way that you can pull a muscle is due to not stretching or overstretching before you have led up to that stretch. So when you're stretching, you don't just full on start with doing the splits. No, you work every day to get closer and closer and closer. So that's where stretching and injury prevention comes in, because when you don't, that's when you get injuries. Stretching also helps with many things like mind and body, such as yoga and Pilates. A lot of people who do yoga and stuff are at one with themselves, and they really know how to control their moods and their attitude, and it's because stretching helps relieve our stress hormones in our body, and it causes us to be less stressed out and more calm. So not only does stretching really help with our flexibility, our range of motions, things that we need in everyday lives, it also helps with our mindsets. So this is really why stretching should be a big thing, and it should be incorporated in everyday lives, not only just for sports, such as exercising, because you should always stretch before you exercise to warm your muscles up, get your blood flowing through your body, and just get you ready for the activities that your body is about to endure. You should always stretch, and just for the benefits of daily and also for the benefits of the activity that you're about to perform in.